Hi Amazon shoppers, my name's Jonah, I'm with Force1. We're really excited to tell you about our Scoot collection today. These little hand drones, kind of hand size, that's why they're called hand drones. Also, they're controlled by your hands. You can actually navigate these little drones with gestures. They're a lot of fun. This is actually our original Scoot drone, which we launched about a year ago in 2018 over the holiday season. Well, this year we're expanding on our original Scoot, or classic Scoot, with a bunch more little drones that are really easy to fly for first-time flyers. I'm going to take you through each one today, but here's a little video to preview the entire Scoot collection. Check it out. Hi everyone, welcome back. So talking about Scoot drones today. As I mentioned before, this is our Scoot Classic or Original Scoot. We call it both. We launched this in 2018 over the holiday season. It's a really fun drone for kids, for teenagers, for adults, really for anybody. You could fly this indoors. We actually recommend that you fly it indoors because, as I mentioned, this is a hand-controlled drone. It has motion sensors on the side. All of our Scoot collection are equipped with motion sensors, and they're just these little sensors right here. There's actually some on the sides, there, and there's one on the bottom. So when this drone flies around, it will sense any obstacle, my hand for instance, it'll sense that and it'll change directions. That's how you get to join in the fun with actually navigating these drones around a room or any indoor space. That makes them a great first drone to try if you're interested or curious in the world of drones, because if they bump into anything, well, usually they're going to sense it beforehand and not bump into it. But even if they do bump into a piece of furniture, a wall, they're equipped with this nice drone shell. And you can see the cage is really tight. Can't really get any fingers in there. We don't recommend you put any fingers in there, but that is for your protection and also the drone's protection. This thing can take a hit. It might bump into a wall if it doesn't sense it in time every now and then, but when you launch them, they'll usually hover in place for a moment and just kind of feel out their surroundings. So I'm going to give it a little try. I know we're in a limited space right here, but I do want to demonstrate this Scoot drone. It does come in 3 colors, so we've got red, silver, and blue. Let's turn this one on. There's an on button on the bottom. Let's see. You switch it on. The light in the middle, when it turns solid green, that means it's ready to fly. And you might be asking, how do I launch it? There's no remote. You're right. Well, this knows when it's airborne and actually takes over the controls right away. So to get it airborne, all it takes is a little toss. So I'll try to demonstrate that right now. We'll see how this works out. And you saw just there, it does hover in place. It's starting to sense what's around it, if there's any obstacles. If I put my hand up, it might have sensed my hand and flown in a different direction, but we got to see it cruise for a second. Now to stop it, you probably saw, I just caught it out of the sky and I turned it over. That cuts out the motors, it stops mid-air, so kind of cool to see that. I want to tell you a couple more things. I'm going to turn this off for a second. This flies for about 8 minutes at a time, and it is rechargeable. So if you're wondering, like, do I need to go buy a really specific kind of battery? Well, the battery is already pre-installed in the Scoot drone itself, and comes with a little USB charger. So USB that goes into any USB outlet. You can plug it into a laptop. If you've got like a phone charger, adapter you want to plug into the wall, just use that. Charging socket right on the bottom. Usually takes 45 to 50 minutes if you want it to be fully charged. Now I have at times wanted to charge it quickly, get back in the sky, fly this again with friends, but like I said, USB charger, so you don't have to worry about going out to buy any batteries. as I mentioned, we are in the middle of the holiday season, so the Scoot collection is a really great place to start for kids. I think this would be a really sweet present if you woke up, say Christmas morning. I celebrated Christmas in my household, never had an RC toy like this. I don't even know if I can call this an RC toy because it's not really remote controlled, it's hand controlled by me, the user. So anyway, great place to start. Like I say, we call this the Scoot Classic or the original Scoot. I encourage everyone to check out this. If you want to see a little more footage of the Scoot Classic in action, check out this video. Hi everyone, welcome back. Again, my name's Jonah. I'm with Force1, telling you about our Scoot drone collection today. We're really excited to introduce our Scoot 2. So we have the classic Scoot, or the original Scoot we sometimes call it. Well, the Scoot 2, we added a couple things that make it a little different from its brother or sister. The Scoot 2, for one, it has a bunch of LED lights. So I'm going to turn it on just to show you that. Dun, dun. So you can see them blinking. There are red lights, blue lights, white lights. Makes this one really fun to fly, not only in the daylight hours, but also in the night. So you could turn the lights off in your home and you could give this a toss, fly it for sleepovers, something like that. We always celebrated Christmas in my household, and we had stockings that we put up. I think any of our Scoots, but especially this Scoot 2, this newest one, would be really fun to discover in a stocking on Christmas morning if anyone's out there looking for last-minute stocking stuffers as we get into the meat of the holiday season. But like I said, LED lights. The other cool thing about this drone is it does 360 flips. Now, I'm in a small space. I would really love to show you, but you do kind of need a little more space to show you the flips, but I will tell you how to do them. So the Scoot drones, as you know, have motion sensors, and they use those motion sensors to navigate any indoor space. They'll detect a wall and they'll change directions. Their course will be altered, or you can use hand gestures. Well, with Scoot 2, its motion sensors, if you put both hands on the sides when it's flying, it'll cause all these LED lights to blink really quickly. When that happens, all you got to do is like slide a hand under and they'll do a little 360 flip. But like I said, you do need a little more space to do it, so hard to demonstrate here. But it makes this Scoot 2, I think, just a little different than the original Scoot. So if you're someone who's looking for maybe a stunt drone as well as a hand-operated drone, you get both in one with the Scoot 2. Scoot 2 does come in different colors, so we're looking at this dark metal. You can see there's kind of a little shine to it, and then there's a matte black version too. And both of them have that band of LED lights around the sides. So another great first drone, if you're just getting into the world of drones and you're curious about different kinds of drones, these hand-operated drones have really taken off, and Scoot 2 I think is exciting. I really haven't seen anything else like this little guy on the market. So Scoot 2, I think, a really fun introduction stunt hand drone for kids, for teens, for adults. And here's a little overview video that you can check out to find out a little more about Scoot 2. back. Again, my name is Jonah with Force1, talking about our Scoot collection today. So the next drone I wanted to talk about is the Scoot XL. So this is another Scoot drone. It's another hand-controlled drone. Why is it called the XL? Well, it lives up to that name. It is an extra large Scoot. And just to show you proportion, this is the Scoot 2. So this is the same size as the original Scoot, and this is the Scoot XL. So a little bigger. I like to say this looks kind of like a hamburger. Do not eat the Scoot XL, but a little more bouncier shell too. So just like the original Scoot, it does have this protective webbing that when you catch it out of the air, that's going to protect your fingers. This does have the protective webbing too. It's going to protect all those blades inside, and the bouncier shell obviously is going to hold up and makes this drone even more durable, I think, in a crash. Every once in a while, these drones, if they sense a wall or a piece of furniture or something too late, well, they might not course correct in time. So that gives a little more durability, this bouncier shell. And obviously if it came to the ground, a little more bounce. But I'm going to set that off to the side. The Scoot XL, also different in that it does launch with a droplet remote. It's a little bigger drone. I think this is actually a really handy way to launch this. It'll still function the same when you're flying it. You can use your hand gestures, or like I say, it's got the auto sensor technology. But one button is all it takes. You can just push that button, it'll launch it into the air. You can play with it, you can navigate it, and then you can push the button when you're playing it at the Scoot XL, come back to the ground. So I want to turn this on, and the Scoot 2 has a band of LED lights. Well, this has one large LED light in the middle. So it was blinking red, blue, green. When it turns solid green or solid blue, when it's slower like that, that means it's ready to launch. So like I said, just another fun addition to the Scoot collection. I like to call this the big brother of the original Scoot. We call it the Scoot XL, like I said, because it's the extra large Scoot. Here's another little video to preview some of the different features of Scoot XL. Hey everyone, again my name's Jonah, I'm with Force1. Had a lot of fun talking about our Scoot collection of drones. There is one more product I want to tell you about. So we have the original Scoot, which we talked about. We have the Scoot 2, the LED version of the Scoot. We have the Scoot XL, a little bigger, and then this is the Scoot Duo. Scoot Duo because there are two Scoots in one pack. So kind of a fun pack. If you want to save a little money, you get two for a slightly lower price. Scoot Duo, I think a great thing if you have siblings in the house. There's a couple brothers, brother, sister, or you got family, if there's cousins, maybe coming over for dinner. As we enter the holiday season, I know there's going to be a lot of gatherings, so it could be fun to pick up the Scoot Duo to show everybody as a fun gift to share with a bunch of people. So it operates just the same. I mean, this is essentially, it's just two original Scoots. So it's got the power button on the bottom, it's got the USB charger. You actually get two USB chargers with the Scoot Duo. But the difference is you can launch these two Scoots at the same time. So I always love recommending, there's different games that you could play. The Scoot original, great fun to just launch a Scoot in the middle of the room and have kids or teens or adults navigate it, kind of play toss back and forth. But with two going at the same time, you could have fun games. You could try to operate these Scoots to navigate around the house, kind of give a couple kids an obstacle course, see who can get their Scoot over the finish line first. That could be a fun game to try. Also, I think it is fun. These are auto hover drones, so just fun to see them fly at the same time. I think the first time I ever took this to a friend's house and we took it out and we watched my friend's kids play. There's a lot of kids that wanted to be involved right away. So a lot of kids all trying to fly the same drone can be challenging. So if you had two Scoot drones, it kind of spreads the fun out. But also, if you just wanted to launch this, just launch it in the middle of the living room, kick back on the couch, watch two fly at the same time. That's what they do. These drones fly on their own. So kind of fun just to watch the flying show before your eyes. So there's a lot of fun, I think, that can be had with these Scoot drones. And again, this holiday season, we're really excited that we've expanded our collection. We've received high praise for the original Scoot, so we're really excited that we can not only have the original Scoot, but really build out on this really exciting product and make it a lot more exciting in a lot of unique ways. And if you investigate the other Scoots, the Scoot XL, the Scoot LED, you'll get to find some of those different uses. But this, obviously, a great double pack if you want to have two Scoots right from the get-go. Could be a lot of fun this holiday season. Here's one more video just to show you a little bit more about this Scoot Duo and some of the different features that come in this two-pack. Hey everyone, a lot of fun talking to you all Amazon shoppers about our Scoot collection, and here they all are. So like I said, we've got the original Scoot, the red, the silver, the blue, three colors, the Scoot Duo, which is the two-pack of the original Scoot, and you'll get that in red and blue. Every two-pack comes with those two colors, red and blue. The Scoot 2, so this one has the LED lights, the band of LED lights, and this comes in two colors. There is a matte black, and this is the dark metal version right here. And the Scoot XL, this comes in two colors. There is a blue one and a black one, and like I said, just a little bigger. And there's the size proportion for you. Scoot XL has a slightly bouncier shell as well. It does have an LED light in the middle, one big LED light, so just to look at that. I had a lot of fun telling you about the Scoot collection. We hope you have a lot of fun enjoying these. Hopefully, add them to your cart, add them to your wish list. Now is the time. We're starting to enter into this holiday season. Everyone's on the lookout for great gifts, and I think these would make great gifts. I gave a whole bunch of Scoots to my family members last season. So I'm really excited actually to surprise them with some of these new Scoots that we're introducing this year. But they're all super fun to have in the household, super fun to bring to the office, to any kind of holiday parties you might be having. Just bring people together. These are great multiplayer games that can get a lot of people involved with a very simple little product, just a flying toy that doesn't even need a remote control. So the whole Scoot collection is available on Amazon. Would encourage you to check out each one and find the Scoot that's right for you. Last thing I'll say is that we're going to, everything we just recorded and presented to you, we're going to loop that. So if you know a friend who might want to tune in and find out about the Scoot collection, tell them to check out Amazon Live. So we'll just continue playing this. We want to spread the word about Scoot and want you to be a part of that, obviously, too. For now, I'll sign off. Thanks for joining me today, and happy flying.